Okay, this video is about controlling the speed of horses. When you are riding a horse, the question is about cantering the horse. Some people can walk the horse, trot the horse by whipping him or kicking him, but when they want him to canter, he will never canter unless he wants to do that when other horses are cantering. Like, I will not canter unless there is a horse with me cantering next to me. Other than that, I will not canter. What should I do? Now, a lot of people say whip the horse, use a stick, kick the horse. In my opinion, it could work with some horses, but at the end, if he doesn't want to move and you moved him by using strength, that means when he really doesn't want to move, you will not be able to move him. Like, okay, I don't want to canter. You will canter me for what? A kilo, 2 kilos? Then I will stop. Move me again, I will not move. Like, the second day, third day, he will know how to deal with strength by being stronger than you. Then you will not be able to control the horse and move him faster by using strength. So, in my opinion, if you are a good rider, you control the speed by, as I said before, by controlling the neck. If you totally control the neck of the horse, you will control everything that the horse does. And of course, the speed is connected to the directions, which is connected to the neck. If you totally control the neck, that means you totally control the directions. That means the horse cannot say no. He will give you what you want without using a whip or a stick or even a spurs or even kicking him. Just give him a sound or voice and he will move. Now, if you are a bad rider or a beginner and he's doing that with you anyway, then in my opinion, the best way to deal with it, or what you should do, is change the directions of the horse while giving him the order to canter. Like, I am walking. I give him the order to trot, he's trotting. Now I want him to canter, but he's not cantering. What should I do? Change the directions while ordering him to canter. Keep moving him to canter, keep asking him to canter while changing his direction. Instead of moving straight, move him left, then right, then left, then right, then left. I call it the stairs. It's like going into stairs. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, while pushing him forward. And whenever he gives you the speed that you want, stop changing the direction. He will know that if he gives you the speed that you want, you will stop changing the directions. If he does not give you the speed that you want, you will change the directions. And changing the direction of the horse means you are controlling him. And with time, he will understand that giving you the speed that you want is better than changing the directions. And he will choose to canter instead of forcing him to canter. So just change the speed. Do it when he doesn't want to walk. Do it when he doesn't want to trot. And do it when he does not want to canter. Just move left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Especially if you are riding him in a big space, a big area, just change the directions and you will see a big difference. Of course, change the directions while controlling the horse and giving him the same order, which is move forward. I want you to canter while he's refusing your order, while he's saying no. Keep pushing him forward and change the directions at the same time. Like, you have 2 orders. Move straight while I am changing your directions. You want me to stop changing the directions or controlling the directions? Stop saying no. And he will give you what you want. So, I'm moving straight, walk, trot. He's saying no, I don't want to canter. I will not do anything other than trot or fast trots. Okay. I'm pushing him in my way of riding. It depends on your way of riding. But while I'm pushing him, I'm changing the directions. So he's giving you what you want. It's a good thing to do. It's better than whipping him or using strength, because even if it did not work, it will not ruin the horse for you. It will not teach the horse to do bad things or wrong things. But whipping him means after 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, depending on the horse, he will know how to deal with you by using strength. And when horses use strength, they are stronger than you. So he will be successful in what he wants, and he will win and you will lose. But in this case, even if it did not work, it will not ruin the horse for you. Now, the second question is about rearing up. Some horses, when you are leading them, they rear up, then catch the rope with their hand or their front legs. He rears up, then catches the rope with the hand, then kick you or run away or do whatever he wants. With time, it becomes a bad habit. He does it a lot. When he sees other mares, other stallions, wants to do something that you don't want him to do, he will rear up, play with hands or front legs, and catch the rope, and you will let go of the rope, and he will run away. Now, in my opinion, it's very simple. Rearing up in that way means you are not leading him in a good way. 2, he knows that when he catches the rope with the hand, you will let him go, and that's a wrong thing. So he will keep doing it. he has the right to keep doing it. So I lead him in a better way so that he will stop rearing up. 2, when he rears up and catches the rope with the hand or the front legs, he must know that the rope is long enough. Even when you catch it, I will not let go. I will give you what you caught with your hand, but still it's long enough for both of us, so I'm not letting go. Give him a loose rein, but still hold him with the rope. He must know that he cannot take the rope with his hand, and leading him in a good way will prevent him from rearing up, so with time he keeps getting better. So it's very simple. He reared up in the first place because your leading is wrong. You're not leading him in the right way. That's why he was able to rear up. 2, if he's playing with his hands, that means he did it before and it worked. He says playing with the front legs or the hands can catch the rope, and when I catch the rope, this guy, this man, this woman will let go. So he wants you to let go. So he must know that the rope will not go with him when he's pulling it with his hands or taking it by his front legs or hands. It's long enough for both of us. Okay, take it, but it's not gone. I'm still holding you. With time, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, he knows that it's not going with him, so he will stop doing that. And of course, leading him in a good way means it will prevent him from rearing up in the future. So he's not rearing up, and he's not playing and taking the rope with him. So it's like other bad habits we talked about. Bucking, bolting, rearing up are all the same. Different styles, but one idea, which is a habit that I will do with everyone. If I am successful, I will keep doing it. If I'm not successful, if it failed, I will never do it. So if he's doing it for the first time, it's normal. He has the right to try it. If he keeps doing it, that means your reaction to it was wrong or bad. So he keeps doing it in the wrong way. He keeps getting worse. So it's very simple. Never blame the horse again. Blame yourself. That's my opinion about these 2 questions. The first question is about changing the speed. The second question is about rearing up and playing with the rope, or taking the rope by playing with his hands or front legs, like boxing. He's playing with his hands, and one of the hands will catch the rope, and the rope will slip from your hands, and he knows with time that he can do that, so he wants it whenever he wants to do something that you don't want him to do. I want the mares, I want the stallions, I want the other horses, so he does what he wants. But when you reach to a point that you totally control horses, he must know without a rope, I can do whatever I want. Like you see, he's biting me, he's playing with me, even if I push him away. He's coming back to me. I'm pushing the horse. Pushing him away. He's coming back to me. So, that means he wants to be with you. He chose to be with you without a rope, without a halter. So, of course, with the rope, with the halter, he wants to be with you. Why should I rear up? But the horse who's rearing up, when you are leading him in the paddock, if you stay with him in the paddock like that, he will stay in the opposite corner. He will stay far from you. He will leave or make a big distance between you and him. He doesn't want to be with you. So of course, when you put the rope, put the halter, put the bridle, he wants to get rid of you by rearing up, bucking, and stealing or taking the rope or the halter or the reins from you. But if without a halter, he wants to be with me, he's coming to me. So of course, when I put the halter, he does not want to get rid of me, because without the halter, he wants to be with me. He chose to be with me. In the paddock, nothing with him. I'm making a video. Most horses will say, stay alone. I don't want anything to do with you. I will stay in the other corner, the other opposite direction, opposite corner. Do whatever you want, but stay away from me. This is what most horses will do or say. But he did not do that. He leaves all the other areas, all the other parts in the paddock, and he's coming with me. He chose to be with me in a big paddock. That means he wanted to be with me. That's why when you reach that point of real trust, they think that you are a horse walking on 2 legs, and I become good enough or fluent enough in their language to teach them to become people. He's acting like people, not like horses. And I am acting like horses, not like people. He's biting me, so I am biting him with my hand. This is what horses do, not people. He's pushing me, playing with me in a rough way. That is what people do, not horses. So he became a man, I became a horse. He made me a horse, I made him a man. I learned his language. When I became fluent in his language, I taught him about my language by using his language. This is the art of horsemanship. This is what I call natural horsemanship. So that's my opinion about these 2 questions. Rearing up and taking the rope, or the other question, which is changing the speed. and saying no to canter or trot or walk or whatever. Change the directions no matter what. Whenever you have a disagreement with the horse, just change the directions, it will work. Even if it did not work, it will not do any harm. There is nothing bad about it. So it's a good idea to do whenever you disagree with the horse on anything. As for rearing up, of course, fix your leading, he will never rear up. And if he's not rearing up, he's not taking the rope. You want to fix taking the rope, it's very simple. Lead him with a long rope. He must know that even when he takes it, it's between his hands. I will not let go. It's still in my hand. With time, he will stop doing it. He's doing that because he thinks whenever I take it with my hand, people will let go. If he knows that I will never let go, not by using strength, of course. If you use strength, the horse is stronger than you. But give him a long rope and give him what he got with his hand, but the remaining is still in your hand, like a long rope. 8, 7 meters, 6 meters, so it's long enough for both of you. With time, he keeps understanding or starts to understand that it will never slip from my hand or my hands, so he will stop doing it and keeps getting better. Then he will stop running up if you lead him in a good way. If you reach to a point that the horse wants to be with you like that, without anything, I wanted to make the video in the paddock with him instead of doing it in the house, in the room, at home, because I wanted the horse to be with me in the video. He's choosing to be with me. I'm in the paddock. It's not a small paddock. He can go anywhere he wants. No halter, nothing. He chose to be with me. Now, if I go to the end of the paddock like I did in the other video, then I get back, he will go with me, then get back with me. He will not stay here. And when we reach to the other opposite, to the other direction or to the opposite direction, to the opposite corner, he will not stay there and let me get back alone. He will get back with me. So he's going with me and he's getting back with me. He chose to be with me. I'm going to the other side of the paddock. He's coming with me. He has so many options, but his only option is to be with me. He chose to be with me. If I stop, play with him, wrestle him, push him, he's coming back to me. Now I'm getting back to the same area, to the same place, and he's coming back with me. Why is that? He chose to be with me, no halter, nothing. So he went away. When I went away, he came back when I came back. I'm pushing him away, and he's coming back. So he became a man. He knows what people do now. If I play with him, wrestle him, and I move away, he's coming. Give him a rough hug. Move away. Coming back. So this is what I'm talking about. Choosing to be with you even when you are scaring him. Even when you are being rough. Even when you are being stupid and crazy and playing with him. Because he knows you are joking with him. If I can joke with you, if I can scare you and you will not be afraid and you will not be scared, then why shouldn't I do it to him? That's all I want. I want him to give me the same result that people give me. People say it's impossible. I proved it's possible. It's not impossible. So they say, I show. So that's my opinion about these two questions and real trust, which is this. This is real trust. I'm scaring him, pushing him. There is nothing on him, and he chooses to come with me. But bringing a cow, a horse who's as calm or as cold as a cow, and saying he wants to be with me, he's just calm. He's just cold. When he's afraid, he will run away. I want you to bring a horse who doesn't want to be with you. And with time, after you ride him in a good way and he trusts you, he starts to be with you, like this horse. Hot blood, never wants to be with people. He wants to stay away from people. Now he wants to be with me. Wherever I go, he goes with me. So I changed something. But when you bring a cold horse, a warm horse, a cool horse, let's say, a calm horse, he's already calm and cold and cool. With or without you, he will not run away. So he did not change anything. You're not the one who made the horse stop. He chose to stop. Of course, he chose because of him, not because of me. This horse chose because of me, because of what I taught him. But if he chooses not because of what I taught him, just because he's cold or calm, it's good, but there is nothing special about it. It's from the horse, not from you. That's why I always say get the same results from different horses, different types. That proves that what you did is correct. But if you do it with one horse, and the other horses, 10 or 9 or 8 horses say no, they don't give you the same result, then that means the horse gave you the results. You did not get it from him by training him or controlling him. So it's from the horse, not from you. There's nothing special about it. That's my opinion about these questions.